Coach, I'll have you start by just saying and spelling your first and last name for me.
Jason Doerffler. It's Jason Doerffler.
All right, Coach, we'll just start out with a recap of last season for me.
We had a decent year. We advanced to the sectional championship, and we won most games we've won here since 2006. And we really want to build on that this coming year. We think we got a good group, and we're definitely excited about what we got coming back.
How do you build upon that from last year?
Well, I think it's just the expectation of winning instead of just competing and being close. We've competed with everybody in our league for several years, and now it's the expectation that we're going to go out there and beat them, not hoping that we can beat them. That's the expectation.
We'll take this from each side of the field, starting off on offense. Who is returning this year that we should be looking out for?
Yeah, the strength of our team is our offensive line. We returned our top 7 offensive linemen from last year, and we had a good running game last year. And included in returning there is our tailback, Cowen, who is a special talent, and he's got some explosiveness, and he'll definitely open some eyes on Friday nights.
What makes Cowen, besides the explosiveness, stand out amongst the SAC?
Yeah, he's definitely got speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the league, and then he's also strong. And he's a very tireless worker. I mean, he's a great leader for us, and along with that offensive line, they come and they're all about business, and it's definitely refreshing, and it's fun to coach.
What about on the defensive side? Who should we watch out for?
Yeah, we do lose quite a bit on defense. We got 2 returning linebackers in Devon Gotze and Braden Mudrack. We also returned some young guys in the secondary, but they are very talented. A couple of sophomores that are going to step in and do some things, and Darius Sanders is a corner who will also see some time at receiver. But he's one of the fastest guys in the city as well, a track guy. So we definitely have some talent. We're not as deep maybe as we were last year. We're going to have to stay healthy, but we're definitely excited about the team we got coming back.
What's it going to take to finally get over that 500 hump that you guys have been chasing for so long?
Yeah, I think it's just belief. This idea, like I was saying earlier, when we walk out of the field, there should be an expectation that we're going to do well, we're going to perform, not a hope. And this group, this senior class, is used to winning. A lot of them were in 8th grade when Shawnee won the city championship. Shawnee's only city championship ever. It was this group, and they've won a lot of games when they were freshmen. They've won a lot of games as JV players. So they're used to winning, and we want to carry that on to varsity Friday nights.
What is that quarterback situation going to look like this year?
We're kind of battling it out right now. We do have a senior, Kareem Freeman, that has looked good in camp, and throughout the summer. He was our JV quarterback last year, and a great athlete back there, and he's improving every single day.
Sounds good. Anything else you want to add for the season outlook?
No, not really.
Sounds good. For our promos real quick, we're doing a football is back. Can I get you to say football is back for me?
Football is back.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach.
You got it.
Maybe, yeah, he was, I didn't know him too much. Interesting guy. All right, first and foremost, just as a quick mic check, I'll have you say and spell your first and last name for me.
All right. Cowen, Damarius, Cowen, Cowen.
And I'll have you stand maybe just a little bit closer, one step for me. Perfect. Good deal. All right, so first and foremost, we'll just start with a season recap of last year.
Mm-hmm. It was pretty good, honestly, in my opinion, but we could have done a lot better. And I feel like the team that we have now is more determined on getting the wins and putting scores on board, putting a lot.
Where have you seen yourself grow in a year?
I've seen myself grow a lot throughout my time being here, throughout my four years of being here. 3 years. I feel like that I could really contribute and really do damage this season.
How do you see yourself contributing the most?
In what way?
Yeah, on the offensive side of the ball, what you can do.
Get the 10 yards, always get that first down and try to fight to get to end zone.
it's your name that normally gets announced when the touchdown's scored, but we'll talk about the offensive linemen for a second. I mean, you have a lot of returning guys this season on the front end. That's going to be paving some ways for you this year. What excites you about this offensive line returning?
Man, I'm really excited for our O-line. Jose has been putting in a lot of work. So has Bird and our junior Damon Baney, Devin for our center. They have all really been putting in some work, and I feel like they will be scary going in for the games.
You know, for a team that relies heavily on their offense, how important is it to have such a strong-willed offensive line?
It just feels great, honestly. I feel totally comfortable with them blocking for me and always trying to get to that extra step to be something great for the season.
Over the last 2 seasons, you guys have been growing in your win column as well. You guys made it to 1 game below 500 last season. What is it going to take to get over that hill and have a winning season this year?
Honestly, just more of determination. Just fight. And the also goes for like defense, not putting, letting other people, put points on the board. But I feel like that just more grit and just more determination will be fine.
What is a personal goal for you this year?
Honestly, I want to get at least 1,600 yards and double digits in touchdowns for this season.
And what is it going to take for you to get there?
Just real hard work, reading the defense, and just going all out.
How nice has it been to finally been back in pads and playing some football this past week?
It feels good. I've just been dreading for this season. I really want to do something this season. And now that we have this turf, only had it for 2 years now, and I feel like it's just very sweet that, it's our last year, but I'm going to do something good.
To be able to play this last year, what would it mean to you?
It'll mean the world to me, honestly. Football has been really big dream since middle school, and I really want to contribute going into the next level, hopefully.
Good deal. The last thing we're doing is a football promo. Can I get you to say football is back for me?
Football is back. Northrop Bruins.
Good deal. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right. Nervous?
A little bit.
Don't be, man. This is all pre-recorded, so if you're like, man, where am I going with this answer? Just be like, yo, we're going to restart it, and we'll ask the question again. I'll be standing just a little bit closer just so I can reach you with the mic. Good deal. All right, I'm going to start with the toughest question of them all. Ready? What's your first and last name?
My name is Braden Mudrack.
Can you spell that for me real quick?
Which one? Last name?
Full name.
Braydenmudrack.
Good deal. We just do that so that we can spell your name right when we air it. So first and foremost, can I have you do a recap of last season for me?
Last season, it was supposed to be better than what it was. It still was decent, but I feel like we could have done a lot better than what was expected.
Where do you think you guys could have improved on last season?
Last season, I feel like team bonding and playing for one each other, and then probably on the offense a little bit more.
Now, I mean, what is it going to take to get above that 500 hump this season and have a winning season?
Just working overtime, get that dedication, and just have that team bonding, I guess.
Where have you seen yourself grow the most in your past year of not playing football?
Past year, just being dedicated, I guess, just wanting to drive more and being more hungry, and then just working out all the time.
You're going into your senior year, correct? All right, so, I mean, what would it mean to you to be able to play one last season here at Northrop?
It means everything to me. It means I can finally show out for my family, my fans, all the people.
Now, who are some players that we should be watching out for on the Northrop this year?
This year, for offense, Kareem, the quarterback, and then DeMar's running back. And then defense should be me, my buddy Devon, Sebastian, and alt line, Jose Resendo.
What makes this defense so dangerous?
Like I said, we always been together since middle school. We all bond together. We're all fast, got good ability and stuff like that. Just cover good and everything.
What's maybe one thing on the defensive side that you want to just get better from last year?
not fighting as much as last year they did. They just didn't have the connection as much, but they still did a little bit.
Good deal. Good deal. Now, I mean, is there anything else that you want to add as far as season outlook?
No, that's it.
Why should people be taking notes and being afraid of Northrop this year?
We've always been the underdogs, I guess. Time to show out.
Good deal. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, Megan. Retry. We'll be like, all right, cool. We'll do that. All right, I'm going to start you with the toughest question of them all. Can you say and spell your first and last name for me?
Devin Mccalla.
And then how do you spell that?
DevinMccalla.
All right, Devin. So first and foremost, can you give me a recap on last season?
So we improved a lot, actually, record-wise. Our team really came together, and we're looking to build upon that this year.
How do you build upon that?
Our team chemistry is really good. Our Shawnee team that we had, our senior class currently, won the city championship, and so we're wanting to bring that back here.
Coach was extremely excited about this offensive line coming back. What makes you guys such a powerhouse?
Because we're all returning, so it's going to bring a lot of experience back in the run game, especially with our returning running back. So I think it's going to be a really fun ride.
How important do you see your job is in opening up that running game there at the center spot?
It's really tough. I got to get my guy moved. It's going to be really hard, especially for me being undersized, but I make do with what I do, and so I'm hoping I can move my guy.
Where have you seen yourself improve the most during the offseason?
Definitely my footwork and my speed off the ball, and my strength also. Pushing people off the line has been really good. I'm getting my 5 yards off the line for people.
You know, your biggest job of the game is, number one, in protecting the quarterback, but also paving the way for Cowen to make some holes. How do you plan on doing that this year?
Just sticking on my guy, getting in his shoulder pads, and driving him down the line.
How big of an advantage is it for you guys to have such a strong offensive line coming back this year?
It's really big because that means we can just, we already know our plays, all our calls already. We've already got them, set up for all the season. So we just already have our plays. We know how to run them, and it's going to be pretty simple.
Maybe more broadly, just offense in general. What makes this offense so dangerous?
Definitely our running backs. Our run game has always been really good here. Demarius is a great running back, and he's all SAC in my book.
What's it going to take to get past that 500 hump that you guys have been battling for?
I really think it's going to be our team chemistry, really, just everyone coming together and playing together, and that's about it for it.
Hey, are you a senior?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is it going to mean to you to be able to play one last season here at Northrop?
It would mean the world to me, especially with what's all going on right now, and if we get a full season, that's all I really want.
Sounds good. And then we're doing a promo right now for our football season. Can I get you to say a football is back?
A football is back.
Good deal. All right, man. Is there anything else you want to add?
Go Bruins.
Good deal. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, man.